on this team legitimately, and not even just hyping it up too much, but there's 4 guys on this team who could legit go for 30 any given night. I'm not saying they're going to average 30. That's impossible. But you have Steph, you have Klay, you have Poole, you have Wiggins, 25 to 30 any given night. Not every night, but any given night. So if like someone's not having it, then another guy can step up and most likely will. And then you have on the bench these young dudes like Wiseman, Donte DiVincenzo, Moses Moody, Jonathan Kuminga. Any of those guys could, on a hot night when Kerr gives them the minutes and the green light, any of those guys could just go for 15 to 20 at any point. So that's what I'm talking about in terms of if somebody gets in foul trouble or fouls out, there's always going to be somebody else to step up. If Poole gets in foul trouble, you have Klay, you have Donte DiVincenzo, you have Moses Moody. Same for Wiggins. Same for Draymond, right? If Draymond gets in foul trouble, you could play Looney a little bit more. You could play Kuminga. You could play JaMychal Green. You could play James Wiseman. So there's not many holes on this team, to be honest. The only hole is making sure that the young guys get even better. And it's a huge, huge advantage that they were able to play under the big bright lights of the playoffs and the finals and win. Just getting a taste of the playoffs is something, but like getting all the way to the end, that's just a huge, huge accelerated learning curve. You know what I mean? Even for Wiseman, who got to experience it. And again, I love just looking at the bench, on the Warriors bench, and seeing Wiseman in uniform on the bench, as opposed to like in a hoodie behind the bench. Real quick on Andrew Wiggins, he looks so much more comfortable now. And it's not like he wasn't before, but just like, again, he got that championship bump. He got the bump of signing for a new deal. And he seems like one of those guys that it might probably have kind of affected him a little bit, the uncertainty and whatnot of not having an extension. So he seems to be playing free and with this newfound bounce in his step, this confidence. And he showed a new and improved step back 3, which kind of surprised me. He used it twice, I believe. Overall, he was 4 for 7 from 3. But I remember the step back 2 times, and it just looked a lot more fluid, a lot more natural. So that's something to keep an eye on. He used it last season, but it looked a little bit more clunky. He used it a couple times in this game, and there was one. The second one was on the near side to the camera, and it was on LeBron, and he just got so much separation. He just dipped in and then like took the step back and just nailed it. So that's just another weapon